What's good, Vikings Nation? SKOL. It's your boy, Alex, coming at you with the hottest Minnesota Vikings updates straight from the Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center. This week, our boys in purple went head-to-head with the New England Patriots in some fiery joint practices. We're talking big hits, jaw-dropping plays, and a whole lot of SKOL energy. Ready to dive into the action? Let's talk about what went down and why this is a massive moment as we gear up for Saturday's preseason showdown. Picture this: 2 days of intense drills, linemen clashing like modern-day warriors, and our quarterbacks slinging passes that had the crowd buzzing. These joint practices are where the real work happens, where our Vikings sharpen their swords for the season ahead. From rookie standouts to veteran grit, there's so much to unpack. So, what's the one play that had everyone chanting SKOL? Stick around to find out. What do you think these practices mean for our chances this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get this Vikings hype train rolling. Head coach Kevin O'Connell was all smiles after 2 days of grinding it out with the Patriots. The man's a genius, and you could feel his energy radiating across the field. He said these practices were exactly what the team needed: high-intensity reps to test our squad against a tough opponent. And let me tell you, the Vikings showed up with that fire in their eyes. O'Connell highlighted how both teams pushed each other to the limit, especially in the red zone and third down situations. The offense was clicking, with 11 straight completions at one point. Yeah, you heard that right. From deep balls to quick slants, our QBs were dealing. But it wasn't just about the offense. Our defense was out there making statements too. Who do you think stepped up the most? This is the kind of preparation that builds championship teams. Saturday's game is going to be a battle, and we're ready. Are you pumped for it? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about the future. J.J. McCarthy. The rookie QB was straight up electric in these practices. In a 2-minute drill, he kicked things off with a gorgeous deep ball to Aaron Jones, Sr., who took it to the house, igniting a SKOL chant that echoed through Egan. That's the kind of play that gets you hyped for the season. McCarthy didn't stop there. He connected with Jordan Addison on back-to-back plays, including a bubble route and an out-breaking pass that moved the chains. The kid's got poise, and his chemistry with our receivers is already looking scary good. Even under pressure, he was dodging defenders and making plays. Is McCarthy the real deal? What's your take on our rookie QB? Drop a comment and tell me if you think he's ready to lead the Vikings to glory. Jordan Addison is out here proving why he's a cornerstone of this offense. The third-year wideout was absolutely unguardable during these practices. Whether it was a diving catch on a wobbly pass or a crisp route in the red zone, Addison was McCarthy's go-to guy. Their connection is something special, folks. In one sequence, McCarthy found Addison for a first down, then hit him again on a post route in the end zone with a defender draped all over him. That's the kind of clutch playmaking we need in crunch time. With Justin Jefferson still sidelined, Addison's stepping up big. Who else is loving this kid's energy? What's your favorite Addison moment from camp so far? Share it below and let's keep the hype going. With Jefferson nursing that hamstring, our receiver depth has been put to the test. And guess what? They're passing with flying colors. Guys like Lucky Jackson, Tim Jones, Jeshaun Jones, Miles Price, and Thayer Thomas are making plays left and right. These dudes are hungry, and it shows. In the red zone, Jeshaun Jones hauled in a touchdown on a go ball from Sam Howell, while Thayer Thomas snagged a tight window pass from McCarthy. Even undrafted rookie Bryson Nesbitt got in on the action, drawing a pass interference call on a slant. This depth is going to be key. Who's your dark horse receiver this year? Drop your pick in the comments, and let's see who's got the best eye for talent in Vikings Nation. Our defense? Oh, they came to play. The Vikings front seven was a nightmare for the Patriots O-line. Jonathan Greenid was a straight-up menace, pulling off a lightning-quick spin move to beat rookie tackle Will Campbell. Then there's Dallas Turner, the 22-year-old rookie who was dipping and ripping past veteran linemen like it was nothing. Harrison Phillips and Javon Hargrave were collapsing pockets, while Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins and Travis Bell were getting after it with sacks in team drills. The energy was contagious, with guys like Kobe King and Jalen Redmond blowing up runs in the backfield. Is this the best D-line in the NFL? What do you think of our defensive front? Let me know in the comments, SKOL. The red zone was where things got spicy. Our offense was surgical, with McCarthy, Howell, and Brett Rippon carving up the Patriots' defense. McCarthy tossed touchdowns to Addison, Lucky Jackson, and Thayer Thomas, showing off his arm and his ability to make smart reads under pressure. On one play, McCarthy rolled right and found Jackson despite a defensive holding call. Then he hit Thomas on a route that had the former walk-on flipping his hips like a veteran. The Patriots couldn't keep up. Which red zone play got you the most hyped? Let's hear it in the comments. What's the one score you can't stop thinking about? The 2-minute drills were pure chaos, in the best way possible. McCarthy was a magician, leading a simulated game-winning drive trailing 27-21. He started with a quick strike to Addison, then used his legs to convert a third down. The kid's got ice in his veins. On the final play, he dropped a dime to Addison on a post route in the end zone, with a defender all over him. The Vikings' defense wasn't slacking either. Jonathan Allen and Dallas Turner were bringing heat, with Turner nearly sacking Drake May on a crucial third down. How clutch is this team gonna be this season? Drop your predictions for our 2-minute drill success in the comments. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. Injuries. Joshua Metellus tweaked his shoulder on a Hail Mary defense, and Jalen Naylor jammed his hand, both leaving practice as precautions. Justin Jefferson's still working through that hamstring strain, but he's making progress. Other key guys like Harrison Smith, C.J. Ham, Andrew Van Ginkel, Levi Drake Rodriguez, and Christian Darrisaw sat out, but O'Connell's keeping the vibe positive. The team's focused on getting healthy for Week 1. Which players' return are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments, and let's send some SKOL vibes to our guys on the mend. The rookies are turning heads. Vikings Nation. Dallas Turner was a standout, using his speed and spin moves to get past veteran tackles like Morgan Moses. Then there's Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, who busted free for a sack thanks to a slick twist by Gabriel Murphy. These young guns are ready to make an impact. Even on offense, J.J. McCarthy's showing why he was a first-round pick, and undrafted guys like Bryson Nesbitt are fighting for a spot. This rookie class could be special. Which rookie are you most excited about? Drop their name in the comments and let's talk about the future of this team. The Patriots brought some heat of their own, with second-year QB Drake May showing off his arm in red zone drills. He connected on 10 of 11 passes in 7-on-7 work, including a touchdown to Keyshawn Bout. But our defense wasn't having it all their way. Byron Murphy, Jr., broke up a pass, and guys like Jeff Okudah, Mekhi Blackman, and Zamea Vaughn were locking down receivers. The Vikings' secondary held strong, even when May was dealing. How do you rate our DBs against a young QB like May? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. SKOL. The trenches were a war zone, and our linemen were ready for battle. Harrison Phillips went toe-to-toe with Garrett Bradbury in a classic matchup, holding his ground like a brick wall. Meanwhile, Jonathan Greenid and Javon Hargrave were collapsing pockets left and right. On one play, Travis Bell bulldozed through 2 O-linemen for a sack that had the sideline hyped. The Vikings' line play is setting the tone for this team. Who's the unsung hero of our O-line or D-line? Drop their name in the comments and let's give them some love. The ground game was popping off too. Jordan Mason was a beast, wiggling through a crease and shrugging off arm tackles for a touchdown run. Xavier Scott was right there with him, powering through for tough yards. This running game could be a game changer. Aaron Jones, Sr., showed his speed on that deep ball from McCarthy, but he's also a threat out of the backfield. With our O-line opening holes, this could be a dangerous unit. What's your take on our run game? Let me know in the comments. How many yards do you think we'll rack up this season? All this work is building up to Saturday's preseason game against the Patriots at noon Central Time. This is our chance to see how these joint practices translate to game day. Will McCarthy keep slinging it? Can our defense keep up the pressure? The stage is set for a SKOL-worthy performance. O'Connell said the team's ready to compete, and you know Vikings Nation will be out in full force. Grab your tickets now if you're heading to US Bank Stadium. Who's going to be the MVP of this game? Drop your pick in the comments and let's get ready for Saturday. Alright, Vikings Nation, that's the latest from Egan. These joint practices showed we've got the talent, the heart, and the hunger to make some noise this season. From McCarthy's deep balls to Turner's sacks, this team is ready. But I want to hear from you. What's got you most excited about our Vikings? Smash that like button if you're pumped for Saturday's game. Drop a comment with your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a Vikings news update. Share this with your fellow SKOL fans. And let's keep the purple pride alive. SKOL Vikings. Let's ride this wave all the way to the playoffs. Who's with me?